Hey friend, welcome on in. Welcome to Simple Beauty with Tasha, where we love all things beauty. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate you being here. Check out the look we've got for you today. Really gorgeous and simple. Girl, it don't have to be complicated. It can be. If you've got a function to go to and you want to take extra time with your makeup, yeah, I do the same thing. But on the daily, girl, it ain't got to be complicated. It really does not. I'm not chiseling my nose and highlighting my forehead. It's not necessary. You can look gorgeous, okay? And it not be complicated. My entire channel is dedicated to simple beauty and opportunities like this that give you the opportunity to go ahead and click the subscribe button, the post notification bell, and that like button. I wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the beautiful looks that I'm serving up 3 times a week. Thank you so much again for being here, and I won't hold you up. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Good morning, welcome on in. I appreciate you all being here this morning. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today is going to be one of those videos that really is on brand for me because makeup does not have to be complicated, and it's not complicated. So I want to just kind of display that today. I'm thinking about making this a series, so let's go ahead and get started. 2 pumps of the Fenty Beauty Moisturizer. That's every day. I believe that on the daily, our skin needs moisturizer and water. If you've got those 2 things down, you're like doing good, you know what I'm saying? So next, just like always, we're gonna go in with the Supergoop Mineral Matte Screen. This is our SPF, and it's also acting as a primer. I feel like no one else is using the MAC paint pots as a primer or as a base before eyeshadow, but I don't see why not, sis. It still does the trick, you know? We've used this palette before. This is the Rose Metals palette by Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and that's what the shades look like. Really pretty, fall appropriate, you know? So I really love this yellowy green shade over in the corner. But today, I think all over the lid, I'm gonna go for the shade called Haze. Right here in the middle. You can see I've got a pretty nice dent in that one. So it's just one that I really love in this palette. First shade we're gonna use is Noble, right there. Dune, which is right here. We're gonna put that in our outer V. I may try this shade right here, and it's called Rose Quartz. I don't think I've ever used that shade before, so I think I may try that one today just to see what it's like since I've never used it before. Makeup application does not have to be difficult. However, if you are going to like some kind of a function, you know, then yeah, I spend more time on my makeup too whenever I'm going to an event or some kind of special date night or, you know, something special. Then yeah, I go ahead and I do a little extra with my makeup. But on the regular, the makeup application honestly does not have to be difficult to look absolutely stunning. It does not. You don't have to go through all the steps that you may see to come out looking absolutely fantastic, right? And as you can see, as I was just talking to you, that was not a long time. And in that short amount of time, I'm almost done with my eye look. There are more complicated ways that you can do eyeshadow for sure, but it's just not necessary. Even if I'm going to an event, I may still do my eyeshadow like this because it's gorgeous. So far I've used the same brush for both shadows, and it's just a fluffy brush. Brush is the Sephora number 19. It is a smaller fluffy brush because I have hooded eyes. So I don't have a lot of lid space between my eyelashes and my eyebrows. A lot of people have, you know, a lot of beautiful, huge space, and they can do a lot more with their eyeshadow. I can do more probably than I do, but I just don't think it's necessary. It's not. It's just not necessary. So if you find yourself feeling a little intimidated by eyeshadow, by the application of foundation, just anything, I challenge you to just give it a try, because I guarantee you you will find that what I'm saying is true. It ain't got to be complicated. It really does not. And eyeshadow is all about blending. Can you see where I have this pink shade going up a little bit too high in my crease? I'm going to wipe this brush off on a towel that I have here. And then I'm just going to do circular motions to blend that shade that kind of went up a little too high. Blending, blending, blending. That is what makeup is all about. And really not just the eyeshadow, but all of it. The foundation, the concealer, it's all about blending. Even a lot of times your lip product. Doing like that with your lips, all you're doing is blending the shade. Because harsh lines, that's the one thing that you don't want, are harsh lines. So as long as you just take a second to blend, you're good to go. So I'm just applying now the concealer over my hyperpigmentation. I went to a dermatologist once. Actually, 2 different dermatologists told me this. I was having, you know, a lot of breakouts some years ago when I was doing too much. And 2 different dermatologists told me that there would be nothing that could be done about the circles, the darkness under my eyes. And that is something that African American people just kind of get, I guess. I don't know. One of the derms actually gave me this, I guess it was a cream to put under my eyes to help lighten the darkness. He told me don't use it for more than 2 weeks at a time, and that if I overuse it, it could cause wrinkles. Wrinkles or darkness under my eyes. Girl, I'll take the darkness. Darkness I can conceal with concealer. Wrinkles, no thank you. I can't conceal wrinkles, especially under the eyes. So I just stopped using it, you know, and I just decided concealer would be my best friend. But in blending out concealer, it's so easy. You want to take, I use a brush. Some people use a sponge. I don't have one up here, but some people use a makeup sponge to blend. I prefer the brush. I used to use a sponge for a lot of different applications of makeup, but I don't know, one day I just switched over to the brush and I haven't looked back. But when I look at myself over here in the monitor, if I see anywhere where I have like a line between, you know, the concealer and my skin, something that looks a little harsh, like maybe right here, I just take the brush and blend it out. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just looking to make sure that it looks good, basically. And I've got hyperpigmentation right here. Just go ahead and kind of get that. Simple, simple, not hard. If you want to go in with a lighter concealer here, a deeper concealer here, and then blend that out, and then take another concealer and put that on top, you can do that. But is it necessary? Girl, no, it ain't got to be complicated. When I get done, I will look fantastic. And I used 1 shade. It is not a brightening concealer. It's just, I would say maybe 1 shade lighter than my skin tone. But it's not something that's, you know, really bright. It's really a personal preference. I personally don't care for a bright under eye. If you do, that's fine. The bright under eye police will not come get you. It is perfectly fine. It is all about what you like. So I'm going to go in with this One Size powder. Today I'm choosing the shade Rich Peach. Now I just got this puff. A lot of people swear by the puff. The puff, to me, it lifts up my concealer a little bit. I prefer the brush. I just do. And again, personal preference. It's just all about what you like. As long as you blend, 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 don't have harsh lines, you're going to be great. I think another aspect of makeup that's important, blending is number one for sure. And I think the other thing is choosing the base products that look the best on you, that blend with your skin tone, that match your skin tone. The shade 410 is what I use by Fenty. Period. All I did was take this big powder brush, this is the Sephora number 80, and buff in my powder foundation by Fenty in the shade 410. Nothing complicated, and you can see how it just evened out my skin tone. Y'all, look at the pumpkin. You know what? Y'all can help me name the pumpkin. I thought of 3 different names for my pumpkin. If you are new here, I love pumpkins. And this one back here is so cute. I love it. It just makes me smile to see it sitting back there. I'm a pumpkin carver, you know, during the, I guess basically during the month of October, I'll do at least one. Let me know which name you like the best. I've got Spice, like pumpkin spice. I thought Harvest, of course, you know, harvest time. And then the last one I thought of that I think may actually be my favorite is Le Gourd. Just because it's fun, Le Gourd. Oh no. For me, it's either Le Gourd or Harvest. But either way, cute, cute, cute. You know what? I'm going to switch up. Just because I'm talking about blending and all of that, I'm going to switch up to the Sephora number 50.5. This is just a smaller version, a travel size of the number 50. The brush itself on the number 50 is the same, you know, it's just a smaller one. So it's pinched. If you can see that it's a pinched brush. The fact that it's pinched makes it really nice for applying bronzer right there. And the way you apply bronzer is you make that face, and right there is where you know you want to line up your bronzer. So after you apply your concealer and your foundation, whether it be liquid powder like I do or the cream kind, after you apply those products, your face will basically be one tone. So you want to take the bronzer and apply it so that we are not just one shade. And so the next thing I'm doing is getting rid of those lines. Blending, blending, blending. Your powder brush that you used with your powder foundation, it is a really great eraser too. Just right over the lines to kind of smooth those out. Really great for that. This is the Danessa Myricks blush, and it's in the shade Dancing Queen. We love us some Danessa Myricks. It's a black-owned beauty brand. That's the shade that we're going to go with today. This is the Sephora number 96. Y'all know the Sephora Savings event is coming up at the end of the month. I want to say the first day, maybe the 30th or maybe the 31st. One of those 2 days. That's a pretty shade. When you apply blush, you basically apply it right above your bronzer. So it's bronzer, blush, highlight. Speaking of highlight, let's go ahead and apply some today. The Anastasia of Beverly Hills Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Ethereal. So this is in the shade Ethereal, and I'm just going right above my blush. But you can also place highlighter on top of blush. It'll give your blush just a little sheen, a little glimmer, a little glow. I still struggle with thinking about my eyebrows at the beginning of my makeup application. I struggle with that so much. I just don't think about my brows. I'm not used to thinking about my brows, and so I just don't. I don't know what I need to do in order to remember or think about them. Thank goodness the brow gel, you know, dries quickly. Let's go ahead and spray the face and then we will get into the lashes. So I already laid down that liquid eyeliner that's especially made for magnetic lashes, and that's what we're going in with today. These are the Magnetic Lashes by Velour, and they're in this style Magnet-Eyes. These were 50% off like yesterday or the day before. They may still be. They are linked down below. Y'all know I've been on YouTube like 2 seconds. I don't earn any money from the links. They're just there for you because I like you like that. This is what I'm talking about, girl. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And we need to get the brows done and a lip, but beautiful. It's not complicated, y'all. Or at least it don't have to be. I'm just going to run this pencil through my brows. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, and it's in the shade 4.5. This is the L'Oreal Faux Brow. It's got 2 prongs that you use to flick and create little hair strokes. I am still trying to learn this product. You know, I'm not using it too heavily because I'm not sure about it. Like, I think it's a fine product. I just don't know how to use it, I don't think. So that's that. I just used my usual brown lip liner. Use whatever brown lip liner you love. The one I use is discontinued. Yesterday I posted a video on the new MAC Dazzle Lips, and it's actually a crayon lipstick. They are absolutely fantastic. I hope you checked out that video. If you didn't, I will link it or put it in the videos at the end so you can check it out. This is, as you can see, a very light shade. But girl, I'm telling you, hold on, because it's gorgeous. I'm telling you. And it's different, which is what I really love about it. Like, I don't have anything like this in my collection. So to have a fun, glittery shade like this that's not too much, the glitter is not too much, and I feel the glitter a little bit, but it's not bothersome. What y'all got up for the weekend? My best friend will be here today. I cannot wait. The only other thing I have going on this weekend is redoing my hair. I'm taking my hair out once a month, washing and reinstalling it, and that's this weekend. So I intend on taking my hair out probably starting in the morning. So that's what I've got up this weekend. My best friend will be here and I'm redoing my hair. I cannot wait to get this hair out, girl. It is just time to refresh it, you know. I need to wash my natural hair too. What do you think about the lip? Girl, I love this. I really love it. It's so easy and quick, and also it's retractable. I think the thing that I like the most about this product is that they are so different. The way that they look on the lips, it's just different. I don't have anything like this, like I was saying, and I think it's fantastic. I had so much fun with you all today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. There are some videos popping up on your screen. Go ahead and check them out. I really do think you will enjoy them. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below. And as always, I would love it if you would become a part of the family. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my uploads. I hope you and yours are doing well. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, friend, be safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.